Okay, so how are you, Rodrigo?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. So let's just get right into it. So last week you fought at the BFL, finishing your opponent in the first round. How are you feeling a week out from your fight?
Yeah, I'm feeling zero surprise. So I said I did exactly everything I said on the interview. So I really me feeling happy, really me feeling ready for the next opponent. I don't know who. So now I know who is the next one and when, but I can't talk about right now. I have to wait a couple days and then confirm the next fight.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm looking forward to hear. So after you fight, what is your favorite way to like recover and have fun after being in the cage?
Brazilian barbecue, Brazilian food, Brazilian breakfast. Everything is good. So I really like to cover like I do like really crazy diet before fight. So after fight, I really want to have a fun with my friends, spend time outside, beach, eat good foods, not healthy but amazing taste. Yeah, that's like how I like it recovery after fight.
Okay, that sounds nice. Also, we have such nice weather this past week, so I'm sure you've been enjoying that outside too. So as you kind of grow up in the sport and get more eyes on you, like more MMA fans are watching you, what do you want these fans to know about you?
Yeah, I want they knows like I'm ready for fight anywhere, anytime. So doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where, if it's UFC, BFL or LFA or I don't know. Uh, but for sure, you guys can sit and watch the excited fight. Always, I will give my best for you guys have a fun when watch my fight.
Okay, good answer. Um, okay, I also wanted to ask, like, what is your story of like growing up and wanting to be an MMA fighter?
Sorry, say again.
What's your story of growing up and wanting to be an MMA fighter?
So yeah, I started with jiu-jitsu when I was 14, 15 years old. And then when I complete 18 years old, I said for myself, I really want to fight MMA. I want to live it like from sports. So I really love a fight. I really love a compete like jiu-jitsu, MMA. And then when I said for my coach in Brazil, he said, okay, take your black belt first, and then we talk about you going to MMA. And I listened him and they did exactly everything he said. I'm here right now. I really love it. I miss a lot compared jiu-jitsu. So, but right now I have to put all my focus on the MMA for, for fight. So, but I really love it. Fight jiu-jitsu, and I miss a lot. Maybe I will do a couple more fights.
Okay, cool. Well, we also see like UFC fighters take jiu-jitsu fights, grappling matches. Like Aljamain Sterling does grappling matches, and there's like UFC Fight Pass too. So I don't know if you'd be interested in like doing that kind of thing in the future, like jiu-jitsu matches, in like a large scale like that.
Yeah, for sure. I want to fight jiu-jitsu. I want to fight boxing later. Um, I want to test my game is like anywhere, jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing. I really want to fight. Doesn't matter where.
Cool. When did you start learning striking?
I started striking 4 years ago. Yeah, 3 years and a half, 4 years ago with my coach Emerson Falcão in Brazil. And then when I come to Vancouver, I just keep going with my training with both Pauli and Demir.
Right, okay. Um, so have you been watching MMA like when you were a kid and as you were growing up?
Yeah, yeah. So it's very hard in Brazil because there's like so late, it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Mm,
But I still stand up for watching the fights at home. Uh, I really love it, and I think like one day is my day. My day will arrive, my day coming, and they will be there. I really think I'm almost there, or live exactly like I think when I years ago was like I really believe and I really can see, and for sure you will see. You can watch my fight on the UFC very soon.
for sure. I'm looking forward to it. So
Yeah.
when you were a kid and growing up watching MMA, who were some of your favorite fighters?
Question, but yeah, I watching a lot the Anderson Silva. He's really amazing guy. Jose Aldo is amazing person, so simple persons like is the king
Hmm.
of the Rio de Janeiro. Uh, I really love it watch John Jones, but we know always like he will win. It's a ghost.
Hmm.
But yes, so many people's like excited, but I really love it. Jose Aldo and Anderson Silva. We love it watching fights.
Okay, good answer. Um, in terms of like the modern era of UFC, like the fighters that are fighting now, do you have any favorites?
Right now on the UFC, I really like Steel O'Malley. I like to watch um, Charles Oliveira. I really like Alex Pereira Poatan. He's a new ghost for me. He's a new ghost. Is really crazy. Yeah, I have so many people inside the UFC right now, but I can't say first like my favorite is him, you know. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I think Max Holloway right now is like crazy guy. I really like his style for fights. Like, come on, let's go. Um, I want to fight like that, really, but right now I don't think it's the time. I don't think I can hurt myself right now. It's like too early. I have to be ready for the UFC. On the UFC, I can give you guys a big show like that. So I just have to wait a little bit more.
Yeah, I understand. When you do make
Yeah,
it to the UFC, would you ever do something like what Max did in the last fight? Like just put it all
for
on the line,
sure,
like
for
10
sure.
seconds?
I waited for that time. I wait for this time. I wait for give it the big show. So for sure, I want to fight like that. Is like how I like fight. But right now, I have to care a lot about myself. I can't hurt my body. I have to be ready because the UFC can call me like anytime. So if I get injured right now, I have to wait for a long time, and I don't want to lose time. And I just have to think, be smart right now, and then wait a little bit more.
Okay, well, that's a very smart attitude to have, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned, UFC could call you at any time. That was actually the next question I wanted to ask is, there's a couple different ways to make it to the UFC, obviously. And we've seen a couple people do like a short notice fight. Um, Notably, like, did you watch Diego Lopez UFC debut?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he's someone who took like a short notice fight and it totally paid off for him. Like he's running through his division right now. Is that something you would do, like a short notice fight for the UFC?
Yes, like we never knows when and where, so I just have to be ready and for sure will say yes. I don't know if they call me for 155 or 17 because they don't have 165 on the UFC. So, but for sure, we'll be ready for lighter weight or welterweight. I will do for sure. If they
Okay,
give me
cool.
185, I will.
Ah, okay. Um, you're stealing all of my questions. My next question was whether you would fight 155 or 170 in the UFC.
Yeah, so my focus is fight 155 on the UFC, but if they call me for 17, I will say yes for sure. But my focus is 155 right now. Doesn't matter is inside the UFC or outside the UFC. My next fight for sure is 155.
Okay, cool. Would it, how hard would it be to get down to 155, do you think?
I always say for my friends like bros, like always some shit. You just have to do your work because it's bad for you make first 17. It's bad for you make you the first time 165. Yeah, and for sure will be bad for the first time 155. But the second time is like be easy and easy. But I have a talk with my notary right now, and then we're looking for like nice way for make like easy, never easy, but yeah,
Yeah,
easy than the first one and the second one. So I think my weight comes down right now, so for sure will be easy for I make 155 and everything like so strong there.
right. And if you're close, you don't have a lot of hair to cut off this time. So hopefully you make
Ah,
it
come
fully.
on.
I
Yeah,
had to.
so yeah, because I just cut because like I make 165.2 is like nothing. So no way we have to do something and then I just cut the shave. But that day I have a little bit more than today.
Oh,
Uh,
that's so funny.
but yeah, for sure then we'll do it again. Yeah, yeah. I will make it like easy. It's because I really love it, so it's the hard part for me is like cans, it's like sweet, dessert. Um, but I can control better myself right now.
Right. How does the food in Vancouver compare to the food in Brazil?
Oh my God, is I really like the food here in Vancouver. Have so many options, like so many cultures. But I really love the Brazilian food. I think they always have my heart. But yeah, Vancouver have like amazing foods here, but I don't think in nothing like very like have like some Brazilian foods like close to Brazil, but the taste is still different.
Yeah.
Home is home, always is home. Like is amazing, right?
Yeah, I get that. Well, maybe it'll be easier to cut down to 155 if you're in Vancouver because there won't be all that good Brazilian food.
Yeah, probably will be fine. But the problem here is like you guys have a lot to eat, a lot you deserves. Like is my favorite part. So it's the breca. I go in like every
Oh,
single day.
I love
I just
Brecca.
stop when I start my camp and like 2 months I stop. I really love it. Like the peoples there know me. It's like our name is like, hey Rodrigo, what do you want today?
Oh, that's so
Because I
funny.
really going every single day.
What's your regular? What's your order at Brecca?
Donuts dos de leche, New York cheesecake. Oh my God. Texture truffle is oh my God, it's amazing. Everything I can say for you, I try everything there.
This is so funny. I really love the mango mousse cake thing. So good. That's my favorite at Brecca.
Yeah, exactly. It's the mango is
So good.
amazing.
Hmm.
Mm. Oh, I had to go there when we finish it fast.
Um, okay, let's get back to fighting. So I want to ask, is there anyone I want to ask about like some names of people in the UFC that you're just like itching to fight. Like you really, really want to fight these people.
Yeah. Um, for sure, I really want to fight right now on the UFC is Islam Makhachev. For sure, I have to fight so many people before I arrived at the fight with him for fight with him. But for sure, I want to fight with him. He's the champion right now, and everybody wants the title. And I will prove you guys I'm the next champion of the UFC.
Cool. That is, I wasn't expecting you to say that. And also like he might move up to 170 and also like if you're, I don't know, fighting 155 or 170, like by the time you make it to the UFC, he might be 170 and you could still take that fight there for Islam.
Sorry, say again.
Like he might move up to 170 and if you're like kind of might fight 155, might fight 170, you could fight him at 170 when he moves up. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it will be very cool because I had to cut less weight, so probably I'm feeling like still strong,
Hmm.
but I really put all my focus right now in 155 because I really feeling like so small for 17. It's like I'm
Yeah.
short, you know. I have the power, I have the strength, but I still if feeling like short than everybody one on the 17.
Yeah, true. It's a tough situation. I mean, a lot of people think that they should add a 165 weight class to the UFC. What do you think? Do you think they should?
Yeah, exactly. For me, it's really amazing. I really will like. Uh, yeah, I like the idea because I can get two titles there. So 155 and 165, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, double champion. Yeah, I really like it, and I think it will be healthy for everybody.
Yeah, I think so too. And especially for you, it seems like you're just naturally between the weight classes. And that's such a big gap
Yeah,
between 55 and 70. So that would make sense.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Do you have anyone that you'd like to fight? Like it would be like your dream UFC debut. Like if they called you up and was like, this person needs an opponent in 2 weeks, who would be like the ideal opponent for you?
Yeah, it's hard. So yeah, I don't know. I can't answer because if they call me for like Charles Oliveira, I will say yes. If they call me for Islam Makhachev, I say yes. Or if they call me for like anybody, I will say yes, you know. But it's my dream for sure. We'll get like so emotional if I can fight with Charles Oliveira because I really like his style. Uh, if I win, I will be very, very happy. If I lose, I will be happy too because he's a really amazing guy. I really like him. So yeah, I think he's the close guy I can say like that.
Okay. Yeah, watching you fight Charles would be so hard as a fan because as a fan of like both fighters, you're gonna be happy and
Yeah,
sad either way.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But work is work. So after fight, yeah, we can hug each other, and but inside when close the cage, nobody's friend, nobody fans. It's just work, you know.
Yeah, true. So from like your last couple fights, I've seen you like show a lot of kind of like friendliness and friendship to your opponents after the fight, but it seems like you aren't so friendly before the fight. So are you someone that has to kind of think of your opponent as like an enemy in order to fight them?
Yes, so it's because like I put in my mind is like all the focus for like work for fight. So we can be friends like after fight, we can help each other after fight, but when I start my camp, I just training for him, about him. So I sometimes hurt my body, sometimes hurt my friends, and someone had to pay for this. So now my camp is about his game, his plan, and my plan. But I do the camp like 2, 3 months for fight just one person. So for sure I have to get like a little bit angry, but it's not nothing like personal. But yeah, I can't be friend before fight, but after fight for sure we can be friends. We can help each other. If they need my help, I will. If they need his help, I will ask for. But before fights, no, it's not talk always.
Yeah, I understand. Would you ever train with an opponent after the fight?
Um, I no, just on jiu-jitsu. On MMA, I never training after fight, but jiu-jitsu, yeah, for sure. We visit each other there in Brazil, so yeah, any problem, you know. So I think we can do on the MMA, but it's like it's very hard because sometimes we don't fight the people's like closer, you know.
Right.
It's like
Yeah, that makes
sometimes like
sense.
far away. So and some gyms like is not friendly. So it's better stay there. I stay here, just be friends, nice with each other. But yeah, no.
Okay, I
But
understand.
maybe I'm open for
Okay. So I know this question is a little bit like premature because your pro career is just taking off, but what do you picture yourself doing after you're done your fighting career?
mm, I don't know. But I really wanna have like a good life, family, friends, barbecue every weekend.
That
Yeah.
sounds pretty nice.
Yeah. I just wanna like spend time with my family, my friends, uh, my daughter or my son. But yeah, I just wanna enjoy the good part of the life.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, that's all the questions I had for you. Thank you so much
Mm.
for meeting with
Thank
me.
you.
This was lots
Thank
of
you. I
fun.
really
I can't
appreciate your work. It's very
thank
fun
you.
interview with
Thank you.
you. Thank you. Appreciate.